We have seen more and more terrorist attacks in Europe, and even in Finland we had an attack in Turku. So the question is why? Why are we getting these attacks?
Because you open the borders for people, some of them, they don't agree with all of these values you talked about that made up Europe: democracy, freedom, freedom of speech. The ideology which looks at Europe as decadent, not moral, the ideology that considers the death of unbelievers is a service to God, and a young Muslim just listens to that and thinks, if I just make a normal crime, I will end up as a loser in the prison, but if I kill unbelievers, I go to paradise and I get 72 virgins in paradise. So that makes this option for him very attractive.
But what's the purpose? What's the goal to do these attacks? You said that, okay, it's a way for those people who do the attack, a way for them to paradise, but is there a bigger cause behind those attacks?
There is a schizophrenia in the whole thing. Like, on the one hand, they look at Europe as a dream, where they can get a good job, where girls look nice, and where they can have a better future, better education. But when they come here, they are faced with their own minority complex, and they're also faced with the ideology which is telling them, your Christian neighbor is not really so nice, he doesn't believe in God, so he's a criminal because he doesn't believe in your God or in your prophet, therefore he deserves to die. That's the ideology. So Europe is kind of a mirror for us in the Islamic world. It shows us how underdeveloped we are, but it shows us how the values that we hate can make a better society. So we don't know exactly how to approach this. Should we take these values and try to do like them? Then we give up our identity. That's what they think. So when they come here, they get into this moral conflict. To be successful, you need to be open and free. But to be open and free, you commit sin from their point of view. And therefore, they reach a limit of their capacity and then they start to explode.
So, but we see more and more of these attacks. What's the bigger purpose? What's the bigger picture of these attacks?
You have the poor young Muslims who come here just to have a better life, and you have the jihadis who are also located in Europe in the meanwhile, and they start to recruit these young people and for these terror attacks because they think if you scare the Europeans, then you can take over their countries centimeter-wise, like step by step. So you are going to be afraid. So next time when I say I'm going to build a mosque here, you are not going to protest. Next time when I say, like, in school, my girl is not allowed to go to swim lesson, then you will agree. Then the next sentence, like, we need Sharia law in the law system, then you agree. So the Islamization in stages. So that's what they wish. And of course, the final dream of the Islamists is to take over not only Europe, but the entire world. It's a holy promise which is written in the Quran.
Wow, that sounds actually very scary if I listen to that, what you say as a European and a resident of a free country.
It is already scary now. I remember when I came to Europe like 22 years ago, I have not seen one single policeman in the street. I have not seen a weapon. I have not seen military in the street. Now, going through Paris or Brussels or Berlin, you find police heavy armed. You find people scared. We start to change our lifestyle. We start to tell our girls not to wear short clothes, not to provoke the feeling of a Muslim, either to be raped or to be blown away. So this is the two options, and this is really sad.